What if you had the power to end hunger?
You do. Thanks to the work of Bread for the World advocates and others, 29 million more African kids are in school.
20 million kids in this country are getting the food they need.
10 times more people receive life-saving AIDS drugs. But there's still work to do.
Right now, nearly 1 in 4 children in the U.S. lives on the brink of hunger.
1 billion people in the world are hungry.
So write a letter to your senator. Write a letter to your member of Congress.
Write a letter with a friend.
Why a letter? Because handwritten letters work.
They're effective. They make an impression.
A strong impression.
In this digital age, handwritten letters to Congress show that you care.
It's simple. It only takes 2 minutes.
Tell Congress that you want them to end hunger.
For the cost of a stamp, you have the power to change a life.
Have faith. End hunger. Bread.org.
Please join us as we gather together to give thanks to the Lord for his blessings at our Thanksgiving worship on Wednesday, November 23rd at 7 p.m. or Thursday, November 24th at 9:30 a.m.
Well, we've hijacked the 411 for the last several weeks, and it's been a lot of fun. And the Sunday night experience is a go. And I want to encourage you to look in your worship folder and the half sheet about the Sunday night experience. There's some quotes from some of the students who sent me texts and Facebook messages after the Sunday night experience on Sunday night. And what a powerful, powerful thing for these students to be able to get back to me right away. They were really impacted with the night. And let me tell you a secret. Come here. The Sunday night experience is not about treats and music and games. All that stuff is fun, and we're going to do that. But it's really about our connection with God, drawing high school students together in a meaningful way to develop their relationship with Jesus Christ. And I think we've had a wonderful start on that. If you're a parent of a high school student, I would encourage you to encourage them to come on out and check it out. And if you're a high school student, come on out and check it out. I have a feeling that you won't regret it. The Sunday night experience, every single Sunday night from 6 to 8 in the marketplace. We'll see you then.
Hi, this is Dennis Simro, Chair of the Church Council.
And this is Dave Kelly, Chair of the Board of Elders.
Every year in November at Trinity, we focus on the stewardship of all that God has given us in what we call Forgiveness Works. It's a time to consider all that the Lord in heaven has blessed us with and how we can use our time, talents, and treasures for Christ's work and glory.
Next week is Nourishment Weekend, the culmination of our Forgiveness Works stewardship emphasis. You should have received your Forgiveness Works information in the mail. It includes a prayer card, stewardship information, and the opportunity to make a written commitment of what you will do with your gifts in the coming year.
Please prayerfully consider how you might grow in your service to our church and community, and how you might grow your faith through Bible study or an Omega course, and how you'll support the work of growing God's kingdom through your financial gifts. We invite you to make this commitment at any service next weekend. You will have the opportunity to approach the altar and submit your commitment card.
This isn't like a Channel 11 pledge drive where we base our budget and programming on the information you give us. This is really a chance for you and for us to make our commitments a priority through serious consideration and by writing them down.
Please take this opportunity to bring your family up to the altar with you as you pledge your gifts of time, talents, and treasures to the Lord.
Here are some of our fellow members to tell us why they make their commitments.
It really helps us every year to kind of look at how we are using our time, talents, and treasures.
You know, I've learned in business that if you don't write it down, if you don't make a commitment, even if you make that commitment to yourself, it's probably not going to get done. So making that commitment just solidifies what we want to do.
Commitment Sunday is just a good way to write down kind of our goals for that year as far as all the ways that we can contribute and kind of hold us accountable. I mean, Trinity just sends it back to us, and we can look at it and use that as a goal to attain for that coming year.
Years ago, it was probably in the early 80s, we started out slow, or small, I should say, in our commitments, and over the years we built slowly but surely up to a full tithe, and feel very blessed doing it.
Stewardship in Trinity is a blessing. It's a blessing being a member of this church. It's a blessing to serve the Lord. And for those who aren't sure, that just make the commitment, because you'll find that it's the most wonderful thing that you can ever do in your life.
It's clinic day. We are right now, it's 2 o'clock, it's the end of the clinic. You can tell there's a lot of people still in line for our exiting and our food basket program. It's been quite a day. We had over 411 families attend the clinic today, over 1,000 guests, over 750 volunteer positions were filled, over 230 advocates. God was just really good and blessed us today. I want to thank the congregation for their support. A lot of people's lives were touched, and lots of clothes went out, and quilts and haircuts and food and dental, all sorts of things. So thank you. God is good, and his hands and his feet were definitely shown today through the volunteers of Trinity Lutheran Church.